All right, now a 5-1 defeat here this afternoon to Glentoran. Is it fair to say we're as good as Glentoran were, we were maybe architects of our own downfall?
I think that's probably more than fair, Johnny. I think it was some kamikaze stuff today. It was crazy to watch. But yeah, again, we're sitting. We spoke before the game, and we said, let's not lose goals to silly set pieces. Be aggressive in both boxes, get our heads on things. That's it for 20 months. There's nothing on it. Nothing's going on. Now again gets a bit of time to put a ball in the box, but it's a standard ball. It's hanging in the air. Jed Donnelly has the ball in from 2 yards out. You know what I mean? And goals change games. Goals kill you. And I think if you looked at all of our goals today, Johnny, they were horrendous goals. Every single one of them, with a couple of faults. Third goal is kamikaze stuff. Fifth goal is kamikaze stuff. All balls that need dealt with. All goals that shouldn't have been conceded. But to say it was, I would say 3/4 that was on us today. Glentoran, you stand off Glentoran, they're going to play, and are really disappointed. And I suppose I'm really disappointed in what I would regard as the apathy and the lack of urgency that we had today. I thought, as I said after the game, poor as the goals were individually, with individual errors for all goals. But I didn't think we went about them. I didn't think we got about them. I don't think we put them under any pressure. We certainly didn't win any first ball. We didn't win any second ball. And that's the heartbeat for me, as always is, with midfield. And I say, we had 4 or 5 players today that put in a big shift, and unfortunately we carried in all 5.
We've lost Paul McElroy to a straight red here this afternoon. From first glance for myself, it looks very harsh. What's your views on it now?
Well, unless the rules have changed. I've spoke to Keith. Keith's a good lad. But I think it's a crazy decision. I think it's crazy. I think Keith caught it. Has seen it in the corner of his eye by his own words. I think he pulls the red card out way too quickly. I think we've watched it back. And if the red cards, if there is a stipulation now that red cards happen whenever you push somebody on the chest, then you need to inform the clubs that, to be honest, because that's the first time I've seen it. Now, you might say it's maybe high on the chest. As far as I'm concerned, we'd need to know that stipulation. If that stipulation's changed from Davy Malcolm or Trevor Moopy or whoever it is, I think it's important that we know it. Now, don't get me wrong. Paul McElroy has put himself in a position where he shouldn't have, and he's given Keith the opportunity to do what he done. But I just thought Keith was extremely quick and extremely quickly. A decision that really and truly, the 4 stand in front of him, surely he will go to, and he's standing in front of the incident, so surely you would consult your 4th to see if he had a better angle of it. Nothing happened really. The 4 said he didn't see anything, so I'm a wee bit disappointed in Keith, to be honest with you. But listen, he's a nice guy, and as I say, he doesn't make these decisions lightly. But I think he usually got it wrong. I'm not defending Paul McElroy. Paul McElroy shouldn't have given him an opportunity to do it. Wee bit of frustration, pushes the guy in the chest, and suddenly, if that's a red card, we're in a lot of trouble ahead.
It's very important to put this result to one side with 5 cup finals coming up, starting on Friday night against Ballymena United. It's important to kick-start the season after this blip here this afternoon.
I think that has to be put to the side. We had an awful performance against Carrick a few weeks back, and we were able to bounce back with a much better performance. So I think we're coming in, obviously Ballymena been a real high after a fantastic performance last night. But, we know how good Ballymena can be on their day. But, we've got to be real, and we've got to make sure, as I say, that we are at our very best. And no lethargy, not being lethargic, no apathy in our game. We need to approach Friday nights, as you said, 4 or 5 cup finals. The odds on us winning all the games are extremely high. Let's be honest about it. But what we can do is we can guarantee better performances. We can guarantee more about us than we certainly showed today. More urgency, more first, more second ball, more heart and desire. And, but ultimately, Johnny, we need to eliminate them goals. We need to stop goals going in like that at the club. That's really poor goals we're conceding. Even the 2 goals against Crusaders are 2 poor goals as well. So we got to look at that. And, Big Chris will come back in on Friday night. I thought Luke Wilson was outstanding today, at right centre back, by the way. But unfortunately, we bushy done rightly, and we worked hard. But with too many, it was so disappointing, Johnny, that we showed no urgency, and that's the big disappointment for me. But well, got to get on the horse again. Listen, that's a huge disappointment today. It's a huge disappointment in the performance. It's a huge disappointment in a lot of ways. But, you know, we've done rightly. We know we're coming into the run of games now where we can beat these teams. So, but we have to be at our very, very best to beat these teams. So we've got to make sure we focus on making sure that we're at our very, very best in all the games, regardless of how the results go.
No problem. Cheers now.
You're
Thank you.
welcome, John.